What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here and being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. We've heard that Robin has reportedly been chopped from the next season of the Real Housewives of Potomac. And to that, I definitely say good riddance. And we know that Candiace has quit. She's got a lot of other things going on, and kudos to her for those things that she is working on. And I believe out of all of the Real Housewives, out of all of the different franchises, I'm going to be honest, I know a lot of people don't really like Candiace, but I, in my personal opinion, feel that she has really made the most out of this platform, just having this platform. I know that Candy has been one of the longest running Real Housewives, right? But we have to we can give the credit, but also take a little bit of credit away. Because yes, being on this platform gave her other opportunities to really expand her businesses and her crafts. She also met her husband and all of the different things that she's had the opportunity to do by way of being on this platform. But Candy was a celebrity and a star before she came to the Housewives franchise. Candiace was one of the people that was virtually unknown. So she came to this platform. She had a desire. She came out. She started singing from the very beginning, even if people saw it as annoying. You can't take that away from her. And she made it into something that she desired it to be. And she's still working on those things. And I give her credit for that. So she's doing singing and acting, and it's something that she said she always had the desire to do. Even as a little girl, she was singing and, playing around with it, right? So she's definitely made the most out of this platform. And so to continuously be in this toxicity of the green eye bandit, I won't even say bandits anymore, because now we know or believe, which has been reported, Robin will not be back. The bandit that is the former First Lady, Gizelle, she doesn't deserve to come back either. But unfortunately, I feel that because Andy likes her so much, he will bring her back. And she doesn't deserve it. And so when I saw this clip of Andy telling the ladies that it was frustrating watching this season, and they kind of did a round robin, if you will, with the ladies, asking them questions about, their openness to trying moving forward. And Gizelle said something that just pissed me off.
I have to say, I love this show. But as a fan, it was somewhat frustrating to watch this season because the show, is about finding common ground. And it's about taking ownership of actions as they affect others. Are any of you willing to say now that you feel prepared to do that tonight?
Robin?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the ownership.
Yeah. Okay, Robin.
Sure.
Okay.
Let me tell you, that got me so hot because he asked the other ladies, Candiace went into, I am willing to take ownership of the things that I need to take ownership of. And I feel like that's big of her to even do that, because I don't feel that Candiace owes any type of ownership to Gizelle, quite frankly. And at this point, even to Robin. I do believe that for whatever reason, Candiace saw Robin as a friend, and whatever the back and forth was and the things that Robin claimed that hurt her and was a betrayal and all this other, BS, whatever. But for Gizelle to sit there and say that she's looking forward to the ownership, she did not share a bit of taking any type of accountability or ownership for anything that has transpired over the season, just this season, or the previous seasons. This woman still is trying to make Candiace's husband the villain and make it seem like she's justified in her feelings and in her actions of trying to portray Chris, Candiace's husband, as some type of predator that wanted to try to take advantage of her from a couple of seasons ago. It's just absolutely insane. And I'm over her. I don't know what would be the purpose of bringing her back, but she is, in my personal opinion, jealous of Candiace. Candiace is a younger woman, and not just being jealous of her because of her age. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm basically saying she's a younger woman. She is seeming to be happily married. Robin and Gizelle tried to use that lie that that girl put out there when she came on Tasha K's platform. And Tasha K even called the chick out and called out those two green-eyed bats to try to make it seem like Chris was cheating on Candiace. And that girl came out and said that it was a lie. She didn't admit to those two putting her up to it, but they had no problems going out there to share that information, talk about it on their podcast, and to, you know, have Robin, of all people, say that she actually believes it. But yet her husband, the man she remarried, the man she married again, went to a hotel, claimed that he didn't know this woman, but he's going to go to a hotel to pay for a perfect stranger's hotel room and not stay there with her, not do anything with her. And she said she has no reason to not believe her husband. Then she really has no place to sit in judgment of anyone else's spouse or any type of rumors that are out there about them. But for Gizelle to say that she's looking forward to people taking ownership, I understand even more so now as to why Candiace is just chucking up the deuces to say, I'm out of here. This is for the birds. I've served my time and now I'm free. You know, give us free. I'm done with them. I wouldn't want to have anything else to do with Candiace. I wouldn't want to have anything else to do if I were Candiace with Gizelle or Robin. And just to harp on this a little bit, this is one of the reasons why when that clip went viral of Candiace discussing having children and her wanting to have children that were more melanated and whatever, I felt like that stemmed from something from her childhood. And even in these so-called fake and phony friendships that are forged on these shows with some of these people, for whatever reason, I do feel that it was crazy for Candiace to even try to link up with Gizelle and Robin. But I also believe that that kind of stems from childhood issues, because that is something that a lot of darker skin or more melanated African American women deal with, where they feel like it would be a good thing for them to be in closer proximity and having friends, quote unquote, that are lighter skinned Black women. It's a real thing. It really is a real thing that stems from childhood, because I don't even want to say because I don't know why. I don't know all the ins and outs, and I'm not trying to go on a tangent with that, but just bringing that back to where we are now when it comes to her being exacerbated with these ladies and just saying, you know what, I'm done with the show. I'm done with them. I'm moving on. I've learned my lessons. I've made my money. I've gotten what I could get from this platform. And if the time comes for me to come back to the platform and those two heifers are not involved, then maybe I'll see myself coming back. Because even Ashley with her head and all, I also feel that that's one of the things too when it comes to Candiace as to why they have had such a contentious relationship. I do believe that there was some issues there when it comes to Ashley being lighter skinned, but I do believe also that Ashley is jealous of Candiace as well. So just having to be around those three ladies, Ashley, Gizelle, and Robin, moving forward, I would have been done too. So I can see why, even more so now, she was just like, I quit. Before the first episode of the reunion even airs, Candiace is like, I quit. I'm done. I'm moving on. I can see why. Because when I saw that clip and heard Gizelle say that she's looking forward to other people taking ownership. What is she talking about? So anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that briefly. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.